Hey you guys, I am back. Actually, I was just laughing because somebody just sent me an email that says, "Hey, can you tell me exactly what you put in your formula? Because you said that you have, you made your own formula or whatever." But anyway, it's just a term of saying I kept my daughters alive so she didn't die. Anyway, but yes, made up my own formula is like pretty much putting all kind of food I could think of that is really healthy and blend them and make some kind of food for her to survive on. So at that point, I didn't have any choice. My daughter was vomiting, and I didn't have anybody to support me at that point, so I didn't have a choice. So I ended up making my own. To tell you the truth, it's really actually hard. It's not that easy as you guys think, okay? Basically, you have to do all your fruit groups. You have, your fruits, your vegetables, your carbs, everything, the protein, it's the most important things in the whole part. Anyway, you have to know at one point when I started doing that, I went to the doctor and he told me that I wasn't a license um, to feed my daughter. And I told her, I don't think I need a license to feed my daughter. She's my daughter and I'm going to feed her to keep her alive. And we finally got to send to a nutritionist and finally got there. And she actually kind of see everything I was feeding her. She's like, oh, you're doing great. You have all the portion control. Everything is right. It looks like she was starving at one point because she would eat, I would say, 9 bottles, 8 to 9 bottles a day. Six of them would be like carbs, vegetables, and stuff like that, and the other three would be like fruits. Like I would blend all kind of strawberry, blueberry, all kind of berry I could think of to make like a fruit kind of smoothie for her. No milk, because she can't tolerate milk. No casein, no soy, nothing like that. So you get to do it very nicely or whatever it's good for her at that point. Anyway, that was really hard. I constantly have to think about what to feed her, what's the next, and in the plate, and what kind of meat I want to add today, and what kind of portion I want to give her, what kind of protein and things like that. But I finally went to the store one time, Good Earth store. I found I found that lady and we were talking, and she kind of told me about her own struggle with her own two children that were sick in a similar situation, and she advising me to use that kind of milk. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's called K Complete. Okay, which is really good, you guys. This is a lifesaver for me. I'm telling you, the company did not pay me to advertise for them or to say anything for them. Okay, this is a very lifesaver for me. That's saved me tons of times. It has everything that she ever wanted for her body. It's dairy free, gluten free, soy free, allergen free. It's 29 superfood blended. It's non-GMO. So I would recommend that anybody have kids that are vomiting or allergy with foods or all kind of allergy that they can't keep food down. I would say try this one. Very, very, very good. It has all of these ingredients on it. That was a lifesaver. I am so glad. I'm so grateful that somebody actually linked me to that milk. And I'm so grateful that it looks like Kate, when I read about the story, Kate Farm, Kate, like the little girl was sick as well. So they went to that and they kind of helped her. Thanks to that milk with all the ingredients that's in there. And I found it like probably 2 years ago. I found that she'd been in that milk since then. Now she's increased to 4 a day, which is just what she drinks more because she doesn't eat more stuff. She's very picky. She's a picky toddler. So I would use that for her. And it works pretty well. Now she crawls, finally crawls after 2 years old. And now she's pulling herself up and walk around the house, which is good. We've been working on therapy a lot. Now we find out what was wrong with her. What's going on with her. Excuse me, not what was wrong. What was going on with her. Um they have increases everything. The therapy increased to once a week now. We have more therapy going on. Speech therapy. We're going sign language, which she started catching on that. How to say please, thank you, and it's just a work in progress. I mean, it takes time. It's very patient, but for me, it looks like she's progressing, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything that I went through and everything that I tried. Especially the milk that I try. It saved me a lot of time, tons of time that I don't have, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And I know it's a lot going on out there. Everybody have problems. They have kids that are really sick, and I've been around a lot of people. They have sick kids, or they have, everybody's going through a trial. At one point in time, my own therapist told me that she told me it's like in life, if we all grab a basket and we all putting our problems into the basket, and at the end of the day, they ask you to choose somebody else's problem, you would rather choose your own because that would be the lightest thing for you to carry. That would be your own problem. Okay, so we all have trials, but just remember, at the end of the day, it gets lighter as you go, and I'm grateful for all of it. It's the attitude is the key, and patience is the next, and be true to it, and love what you do. And I'll go ahead and leave you guys with that. And I'm grateful for everything. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening. Bye.